52. Oh, there we go. That was fast. It was almost like I did it. I didn't do it. Our amazing team did it.
They did
But
great.
look how cute.
Aren't these adorable?
So you've got Papa Dog,
yes,
Baby Dog, and your puppy.
yeah.
Oh, these
I
are
know,
so fun.
just so sweet.
$22, and it's really cool. They're metal, but they almost have a stone-like finish to them. They're going to be great for indoors or outdoors. I mean, they really are designed. Keep them outside. They're going to weather beautifully. And you've got 3 different sizes for $22. So Ginger, let's go through the size.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then kind of talk about why this was done as a collection.
Okay, so about 10.5 for this one.
That's the largest.
That's the largest, 8.5 and 6.5.
Okay.
So for those of you who are looking, and maybe you just want to go to the store and buy a potted plant and just stick it right in, you can do that. I'm showing you the inside because that's the galvanized metal, but also you have a plug that's on the inside too. If you use these inside, keep the plug in. If you don't want to, take the plug out, because if you're not under a covered porch, you'll get rain whenever, and you don't want your plants to sit in rain. But by all means, go faux if you don't have the green thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Because that takes away all of the questioning of where you want.
We only have 800 to go around. Here's what you're going to do.
These are so cute.
Out the door where you take the dog out for a walk, you're going to drop these. They're going to go down the stairs, right?
Love
so you have
that.
one on each stair, kind of cascading. In maybe the littlest one, that's where the bags are kept. So you never have,
that's
right?
a great
so, or maybe
idea.
it's even like the leash, the
You could
bag,
put the
whatever
leash
you
in-
need.
yeah, exactly.
You could keep one to hide some of your equipment. Yeah, so here's on the stairs. And I love that they graduate in size.
Me too.
Which I think is just really fun and whimsical.
It is fun. I mean, you know what? We could have done these just regular plain, but that's not Plow and Hearth.
Yeah.
Plow and Hearth wanted to give you something that was whimsical, something that makes your house a home, that just, you know, gives you that little bit of personality. It's not overdone. It's still classy in design, but it does add a little bit of fun to your area. You can see the ears are like little floppy ears. They stick out a little bit. So do the eyes and the nose and the cute little mouth. You just want to pinch that little nose. It's absolutely adorable. It's only on the front side. The back side is plain, just like this.
Yeah.
And it does have that weathered look to it. The inside, again, you have the plug that's on the inside of all 3 of them, and this is about 10.5, 8.5 for the middle one, and about 6.5 for the other one. So
if you wanted
it's a great size.
If you wanted to switch it up
combination.
too, you could rotate it, and you just see that
You see the
beautiful
back, right.
vintage metal, and then when nobody's paying attention in the family,
flip it
you
around.
flip it around, and then you wait to see who notices first and says, "Hey, Mom, who let the dogs out?" Sorry.
Now
But
I
you
gotta
can have
have
a
that
little fun
song.
with that. I do love these on stairs.
I do too.
Simply because they are that cascaded size, or kind of graduating size. But even if you put all 3 in a little cluster together, I would put the small one in the front, almost make a little triangle.
You could even
that
have
looks really cute
one
too.
on a table, the smallest
Totally.
one on the back side of the table.
Yeah.
And then you have your coffee cups or whatever you have on either side, and
Right.
it decorates the table. Then you have this one down in front of the table, and maybe you have this one up somewhere else or on a step. So you can really change them up however you want them.
Yeah.
But it's decorative. They're beautifully done. Each one of them fits nicely on the inside. So you can
How
see,
sweet
I
that
love
is.
this one because we talk about that. It looks like a cheap
I know,
hat,
it
right?
makes it look like
it's
the
just
little
fun. Like a haircut. Like you just had a nice little
We even
haircut.
have a whole hour of garden reflections next hour. We have a faux fern. You could put in one of
Oh,
the
you could
larger
totally
you could
put
put in
that
one
in
of the
there.
larger baskets, or a bucket size. So it could be faux, it could be real. It's really up to you. But if anything,
Yes.
it's fun, it's charm, it's whimsy. Plow and Hearth does that so well. And
They do.
Sometimes when we get into things that are very charming and whimsical, it can almost feel a little too childlike.
But not
Plow
this.
and Hearth balances the elegance, the high-end design, and that you see in the shaping of it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, of the little puppy dog's face, the dimensional nose and ears, and that
So
sweet little
cute.
patch, too.
I know. I mean, you could just have names for each one of them. If you have children or grandchildren,
They'll come up with
they
names.
will name them.
Oh, yeah.
They just can't help it because of the design on them. It's just a cute little design, a cute little puppy face.
Yeah.
And yes, they're going to want to name them.
But indoor, outdoors, too,
Yes.
if you do have a dog, keep one of them in the entryway, and that's where the leash and the little extra treats and the
You could put
little
all kinds of things in there.
baggies that you'd have
Extra
to take.
change could go in there. You never know.
Yeah,
Whatever
you can have a lot of fun with these. M99852. and they're never gonna bark because you forgot to feed them.
Yeah,
You didn't
there you
take them
go.
out. They have to go potty. They
right.
chewed on something they weren't supposed to. Hey, I do want to show you earlier in the show, really, really popular. This is the